There are legends from times long past of an age without kings when the world was united by an alliance between the races of dragon and man. These are the legends of the Order of the Flame, a brotherhood of roaming protectors bound together through holy magic so that the soul of each man was joined with that of a single dragon. By their strength and wisdom, the world was led, and peace reigned for centuries. But as in all times, there were those whose hearts held only hatred and darkness. In secrecy, they gathered to plot and scheme, and in time, the Dark Union was born. Sworn to overthrow the Order, the Dark Union slowly spread its web throughout the world, working from the shadows to sow dissension and unrest. At last, through bloody decision, control of the Dark Union was seized by the war mage Navros and his ancient dragon Kyros. Together, they betrayed and murdered an assembly of the Order's greatest minds, leading the Dark Union at last into open revolt. The first blow had been struck, and the Dark Wars had begun. Through black sorcery and unholy alliances, the Dark Union had amassed a nightmare army which swarmed forth from the dark places beneath the earth. Magic of unimaginable destruction was unleashed upon the world. Seas boiled away to deserts. Mountains lay shattered. In battle after battle, the Order were driven back, and their great cities ground to dust. No longer content to share the reins of power, Navros betrayed the dragon Kyros. In a perversion of the ancient bonding ritual, he devoured the dragon's soul, melding its body into his own. Now grown monstrous and nearly invincible, Navros prepared to lead his armies against the last remnants of the Order of the Flame. With one desperate hope, the surviving mages of the Order invested their power in a single weapon, the Rune Blade. Surrounded and outnumbered, the Order's only chance lay in this sword, borne by the warrior Heron and the dragon Erok. As the armies clashed, Navros entered a mystic trance, drawing power for one final devastating spell. With the words of destruction on his lips, the betrayer was struck through the heart with a rune blade, and the tremendous forces gathered within him were unleashed upon the field. When at last the smoke cleared, both armies lay decimated. Where Navros had stood, a jagged rip had been torn in the very fabric of space. In the smoldering crater below, Heron lay dead, the rune blade broken in two at his side. On that blackened hill, only the dragon Erok still clung to life. The Order was no more, but the Dark Union's dreams of conquest had been shattered. With the fall of Navros, the Dark Union's hold on its monstrous armies collapsed. Chaos spread across the land. Mankind banded once more into many tribes and kingdoms, and the great achievements of the Order of the Flame were forgotten. The dragons, weary at last of the world of men, withdrew into timeless slumber, never again to return. The age without kings had ended, and of that brief golden era, only the legends remain.
For anyone who wants a quick recap and what just happened, we got a little backstory on the whole Order of the Flame. There were armies of orcs and warthogs that were suppressing humans, so the Order of the Flame was brought into life, which is an organization of people that bounded with dragons for life. So one person could be bound to a dragon, and if the person dies, the dragon dies. If the dragon dies, the person dies, and so on. They were basically one. And the war got worse and worse. So a knight named Heron created a sword, and that sword he wielded with his dragon Arak to kill Keros and Navaros, and they won the war with that. Right, I have to move these things. After the war was over, the dragons were all tired and they started to fly and rest and turn to stone to never wake up again, basically. A lot of them died too. I think the story says that all of them died. That's not true. Arak survived, a few other dragons survived too. But it is basically like a myth. This right here actually is the sarcophag. I don't know if that's the English word. It's the resting tube, I'm gonna call it. I'm sorry, for Heron, the knight. And what we just picked up, I don't know if it says that in the description. No, it just says Heron's crystal. But we need that for the next thing that's gonna come up now. There's a little elevator up here. Gonna save again. So this is a completely hidden off part of the village. No one in the village really knows about this, even though this bridge is clearly visible from the village, so I wonder why no one was like, why is there a bridge and what's happening? Oh yeah, we have a map too. I'm not sure how to open a map because it used to be tapped for me. I'm gonna check this out real quick because we'll be using that a lot later. So it would be better if we knew from the beginning where to open it. There it is. Dragon action? I don't know what dragon action is. I'll put it to... I don't know, what should I put dragon action to? I'll put it to this button here. Alright, gonna save again. There we go. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky. We can already see what's coming up right there. That's something we'll be going to in a little bit. There's a bunch of orcs. Actually, there's these two different types of orcs. I'm not sure if you have noticed. Some of them are like kind of pinkish color, and then there's some that are more yellowish. The yellow ones are usually weaker than the pinkish ones. Oftentimes they're smaller too. They take less hits. These ones are the yellow ones. They're usually very quickly dead, while the pinkish ones might take a few more hits. There's a little, I wouldn't call it secret, a little hidden cave up here. You can actually find a sword in there, if I could actually... Whoa, it doesn't want me to go in there. There you go. There's a scavenger in here, I think. Yeah, there he is. Save again. They'll crawl at you very slow, but I don't want to approach them because usually when I approach them, they'll be faster than me and then actually hurt me. I think there's an armor in here. Oh no, there's nothing actually, just a bunch of skeletons. Yeah, there is a weapon up there though. It's a hammer, I think, if I can remember correctly. I'm actually surprised how much I still remember. Yeah, there it is. Didn't we pick up a... Yeah, we did pick up. We can equip armor too. And you can tell it's perfectly protecting my left arm, but my right arm is not protected at all. That's okay. After all, we're like a little bit like Tomb Raider. Not really, but it is inspired by it. There's a group of some orcs right there. They're having a fist fight. I'm not sure. I think if you wait long enough, one of them will die. Yeah, there you go, he died. Might just be scripted though. Oh, the pink one actually died well quicker. I might be wrong. I might mix up the orange and black, pink one. Oh, so this right there is an explosive barrel, so we don't want to break them. Unless, do we have, no. You can break them. I think there's something in there. I think there's like a potion in there. I'll like quick save to show. Yeah, they'll explode. I don't think there's anything in them though. So we'll just reload this. These right here you cannot break, so you don't even gotta bother hitting them. And now we're over here with that tree. Before we go to that tree though, we have a couple of rocks here. We can see down there some more of these explosive barrels. It's actually good game design too, because they introduce you to these barrels in a safe environment over there, so you know what they're doing. And then you come here and you see these barrels and you know exactly, oh, I can move this, and if it explodes it will kill them. Though I found it hard hitting them usually. This was actually really lucky. Usually I don't hit them at all. Oof. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, and now... Oh god! Well, we have to do that again, I suppose. Gotta do the little jumping animation again. Gets a little bit faster. There we go. You kind of get moved forward when you do this. There you go. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is the very first time I've ever played this game in which I got to kill all three in one hit. That is actually amazing. I have never pulled this off before. Let's see if we can get the third one as well, but I don't think we can because, yeah, the physics of the rocks is a little bit very heavy. So now we have a tree here. We can just kind of walk against it and it will break, and so will we. Yeah, so let's try that again. There you go. Tree falls. The orc dies. This time we don't fall through the tree. Not sure if it's just the system I'm playing this on. I don't remember it being so sensitive with what area you're on, falling through the ground and stuff. I might be wrong there. I just don't remember this ever happening to me. There's another orc right here, and up there is actually some arrows. Ooh. Yeah, he is gonna die. Oh yeah, this happens quite often too. They will just fall onto the... Ooh, they will fall onto the cliffside and be harder to pick up. This guy can wait, because we've got some arrows right here. No bow yet though. There'll be a bow soon now. No potion from him. Gotta continue here. Ooh. Oh, this guy's strong. Wow. How much damage does this weapon do? 10. Oh, that was a strong orc. To be fair, they're really one of the weakest enemies. There's not too many enemies in this game actually, but the orcs are among the very weakest. Should probably drink a potion too. Save again. So this bridge is completely broken down. So I guess if you have managed as a villager to come here, now is the point where you would turn around. So I guess it is still very well protected. Okay, by now I'm very much sure I mixed up the pinkish and the yellowish ones. I think it was the yellowish ones that were a bit stronger. As you can see, they have been taking a lot more hits. Oh man, I'm not doing good. I do know... Okay, there's nothing here. You can see one more orc lurking in the background right there. There's actually another little side path right here though. We can get a fire crystal here, which is a cool little weapon. And I think there's a sword up there too. How many potions do I have? Oh, 11, that's okay. You should also always equip the armors you find. They do prevent some damage from happening. Which means you gotta take less potions, and you really want to save as much potions as you can. One of these is holding a potion right here. We don't want to use the life potions unless we really have to though. Nothing here, but a scavenger right there. As always, I'm gonna let it approach me, and then just kind of punch it when it comes too close. I do like the scream they give off. That is the fire crystal. I'll show later what the fire crystal does. For now, we don't really need it. It's kind of powerful, so I don't want to waste it by showing it off on one enemy. That's a big guy, very big guy. Another little detail, a blunt weapon will not cut off limbs. At least I think so. So if you want to cut up limbs, you should always switch to a sharp weapon. So if you want like a less problematic playthrough, if you're fighting scavengers, I'd always suggest going to a sword. I'm not sure if axes can cut off, I think they can, but I'd suggest not to quote me on anything I say during my playthrough. This is all just stuff that I think is true, but I might very well be wrong. I did play this a lot when I was a child. You do come to some conclusions when you play a game as often as I have played this. This bridge, I don't actually think you can jump over here. Oh, well, yeah, I was wrong. You can cut off limbs with a blunt weapon. I could swear it was not that way. I don't think you can jump over here. Maybe you can. All the times I have tried, I have died. So this might just be a little like, you can't go here, but look, there's something there, not just empty field. I'm not doing too well. There's an explosive barrel right here, so... Actually, we can get this guy to hit it. Come on, hit me. Oh, I did a combo attack there. That was a complete accident though. I forgot how to do the different types of evades and stuff. Dodging. I'm gonna save here because I swear to God I'm gonna fall down. There we go. If I hadn't saved, I'd probably been in the river by now. To be fair, most of this has been going on relatively unproblematic. There's an orc up there too. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Oh yeah, I am getting back into things now. Right over here we can see an orc and some stuff on a bench right there. I am certain you can get there by just going down here and then swimming against the stream again. I am not sure if I want to try this though, because usually I die when I try. Not sure what's up there either, if it's worth it. In the worst case, I could come back here at some point in like a bonus video or something. Really depends. For now, I'm just gonna skip this part. Oh, we cut off both ascents. What a poor guy. And there's another bridge with holds, because there's not enough of that already. Always seems very close when I jump over it. Scavenger. Let it slowly approach me again and then just kind of punch its face. Its cute little face. There's another one right there. Is it two or just one? No, it's one. Oh, and another armor. I think one that is actually better than ours too. Ooh. Thank God he died. Okay, so now we have to actually kind of sort out our inventory. So we can actually have that armor in our inventory. Is there anything here? Oh, there we go. That's the bridge that I thought I couldn't get over. It has been a really long while since I've played this. I did play it like almost daily as a child. Up until I was like 15. Let's Play I did when I was like 14 and all. But since then I have played it maybe once, and I've just not had the time to really invest myself into it again. That right there is Arak's cave. It is a very beautiful cave, I want to say. I really like the design of it. We have some islands all scattered here with scavengers. I don't think there's anything on them. This one right there, I don't think it has anything. Yeah, no, it looks pretty empty. And since we don't get anything from killing, there's no XP, we might as well just not go for it. They will not follow me in the water either, so as long as I'm in the water, I'm safe. I'll go in the cave soon. Right now, I just wanna move over here and see if there's something I might have missed or don't know about. Because I can see a little cave right there, and I don't think I have ever been in there. Do a little save just to be sure. As always, scavengers are always in little caves and stuff. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever been in this cave here. Actually kind of surprised. It's not that well hidden. Oh, yeah, I went too fast in there. There we go, that's better. That might actually, now that I think about it, that might be the little place that I thought I couldn't get to. And it is! Well, what do you know? Just explore a little bit and then you find all these places that you thought were unreachable. Let's see what is to get here. Circling around enemies usually makes it a lot easier to fight them too. I don't have any room. Alright, so let's see what I have right here. It has 13 durability, so we can throw that out. I don't have any room still? No, I do. Emre. Yeah, we can be friends too. Killed that guy as well. There we go.